Welcome, guys. It's BB NAIJA Gist on Gusto TV Africa with your favorite girl, Elena. Yes, I have interesting gist for you guys today. I can't really hold it all inside. So where do I start? Let me start with Saga and Nini. So a whole lot went down yesterday, and it was building up, and I was like, when will this thing burst already? Like, we need to know the full gist. So I'm gonna give you step by step. Now, yesterday, 2 days ago, Licorice had to, lash out at Saga and be like, you're not supporting me. You're just going into the head of house lounge with Nini. Like, you're supposed to be my deputy head of house. You're lashing me in front of every other person and this and that and that. Just complaining that, he's not being a responsible deputy head of house, so to speak, and that he's really distracted by Nini. Now, somebody that has sense will know that, this one everybody's complaining in the house. People outside, they will not complain. Bye, let me shift, let me move away. But no, this guy continued. And he was, at first he apologized to Licorice and it was like he would change, which we actually saw some, improvement, if I'm to call that improvement. He was, trying to, put up with the act and all of that. And he has been doing a little bit good. And then, voila, yesterday, they were sleeping. In the house, all of the housemates were sleeping except WhiteMoney, who was busy cooking as usual. And then, Big Brother had to, play a song to like wake them up and all of that. And the moment they woke up, the next thing we heard, Saga and Nini in the head of house room, they were busy, serenading each other. And then Saga said that Nini looks like the mother of Jesus Christ. And I'm like, hey, what else has Saga not said to Nini already? Like, if there is any line that a guy is supposed to use to woo a lady and be like, for the lady to be like, yes, let's go into a relationship, Saga has said it all already. He was busy telling her sweet things, that she looks like mother of Jesus, that she's so beautiful, that the people outside will be voting for her every single week because of her beauty and all of that. And Nini was all there, smiling, giggling and all that. I was like, God, if this is love, God, when? I was God winning this whole thing. And then, they had to, have a game yesterday. Yes, so Big Brother saw that, most of the housemates were sleeping. And that's not what we paid, we paid our subscription for. So, Big Brother woke them up and gave them a game called Limbo, where they have to, like, lean back and then, go under a certain rod. And it was in stages. Now, when it was Nini's turn, Saga was always too careful. Babe, I know you can do it. Babe, stand well. Always rubbing her shoulder. And I'm like, hey, is she going for a wrestling fight or what? Like, he has turned to a special, masseuist for this girl. And, everything was going on nice. And it was beginning to bore me because this guy is like, it's not a bad thing if you actually like a girl in the house and you like, chase her and all of that. It's not a bad thing. I mean, it's actually a good thing. It happens everywhere. It happens inside and outside the house. But if that is your main objective or why you are in the house, bro, you need to focus, man. Focus. And then he was all over her and then rubbing her legs after the whole thing, like giving her massage here and there and all of that. And it was going on smoothly. Only for the housemate to ask her again, and then in the middle of our conversation, because we were having a conversation with other housemates on the dining table, and then she said, oh, my boyfriend also likes beef. Oh, my boyfriend this and that, with Saga beside her. And like, okay, I know she has been, stating the fact that, oh, I'm in a serious relationship outside. I don't want to jeopardize that for 3 months, as if she's going to stay for 3 months in the house. For a few weeks with enjoyment here. I don't want to jeopardize something I've been building for so many years outside. Might be, her agenda. That's why she keeps repeating it in Saga's ear. And Saga really got upset. He has had it up to here with that conversation. And then last night, they went at it. And Saga was like, oh, you disrespect me and all of that. I've told you how I feel about you. And then you are leading me on. And so, Madam Nini, she just flared up like, no, don't think that I've been leading you on. I did not lead you on. I'm like, hold up, babe, you have actually been leading him on. Because if you ask me, I feel like if you don't want a guy, or if you feel like, okay, a guy is like, going overboard, trying to impress you and all of that, and you feel like nothing will happen, please do not, smile at him. I mean, if you ask me, she actually encouraged, his old actions and all of that, because she at the party, you know, both of them are always glued together. At the jacuzzi party, both of them are always glued together. And there's even talks here and there that a lot of things have been going on under the sheets. Like, is there anything else that you actually need before you confirm yes? But then she's still, you know, strong and all of that, and saying, no, my boyfriend is outside, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then she got upset, you know, went to the garden, you know, to, you know, sulk a little bit. And then we didn't know whether Saga actually followed her to, you know, console her and all that, but she actually came back. And then there was a little bit of cuddling until they fell asleep. And I'm like, wow, these people will give us hypertension, no cap. Like, you're angry for one thing. Like, at some point I felt like, okay, Saga, good, time to set the record straight. Like, if you want me, just go for it. If you don't want me, let me move on. But then and then they are back together again, and I'm like, it's over. If Nini did not do just this guy, then tell me what is going on already. Like, that's what I have. Like, I don't want to really drag this matter too much, because you know how it is with these housemates. Let's just keep our fingers crossed, like I always say. And now, and you know, yesterday they announced the Dano Milk winners. So it happens that, you know, our very own J. Paul, Sasuke, Emmanuel, and Yusef, and WhiteMoney were the winners of the Dano Milk, you know, task 2 days ago. Now, they didn't release the you know, the results on time, because I don't know why. I mean, they were taking their time and all that, because I felt like all the housemates did really well, but then this team actually did exceptionally well. You know, I said that in my previous videos that Sasuke actually rapped, which was really new, and they kind of like pushed themselves to do creative stuff. Like, it was really different, you know. And WhiteMoney, as usual, was able to come up with, you know, lyrics to song that really match, you know, what they were trying to achieve. And also the Munching winners also included WhiteMoney as well. So WhiteMoney has been winning, aside from Sasuke and Cross. WhiteMoney has also been winning this week, you know. WhiteMoney, GMK, Maria, and 2 other housemates as well. Congratulations to them, more money in their accounts. And also Dano, you know, promised other housemates that didn't win, you know, that 1 year, it was going to give them 1 year, you know, supply of Dano milk. Yeah, that's really awesome. That's thumbs up to Dano milk. I mean, congratulations to the housemates. Like, they seem to be pushing themselves further when it comes to task and all of that. Now, speaking of WhiteMoney, yesterday WhiteMoney did something very interesting, which made me realize that, you know what, a lot of housemates come to this house to, you know, get carried away, go for parties, eat munchies, and just chill, you know, get into a relationship if they need to, get laid if they need to, and all of that. But WhiteMoney seems to be fixed on the game, because yesterday he did something very surprising. He was actually singing with all the names of the brands in the kitchen. Like, he sang about Power Oil, he sang about Munchies, he sang about a whole lot of brands. And I'm like, guy, that is obviously a strategy, and you are killing it with the strategy. Although his songs were not really matching, but the lyrics were so funny, you know, at some point, you know, and it was really fun to watch. And at that point I realized that they did not even go for break. Like, Big Brother did not even go for break, because WhiteMoney is already doing adverts for them already. Like, if this is not strategy, please guys, tell me what else is strategy. Now, moving on, an interesting thing happened yesterday, guys. Like, I need to catch my breath for this. So what Pere was, you know, gisting the housemates that a whole lot of things have gone down. Okay, it was a conversation between him, Yusef, and Michael. So they sat on the dining and they were, you know, gisting about how a lot of things have gone down, that, you know, in the under the sheets kind of thing, you know. I'm trying to, you know, censor it so that people don't come after me, you know, saying all dirty stuffs. But he really said a whole lot of dirty stuff. So yesterday he was telling Yusef that a whole lot of things that went down, and Yusef said he has seen a lot of things too, that there are 2 people he's suspecting, that he's suspecting Cross and Angel. And people were like, how do you know? He said there's no confirmation yet, but then he has been, you know, seeing some crayfish waka between them. And I'm like, Sheikh Alde, you know, Sheikh Alde do not want to vex the ancestors like this, because he has been really cutting down a whole lot of screens, a whole lot of shots, a whole lot of things that we need to see in that house. Like, what the hell is going on? But then let's just keep it cool. Let me just gist you. So apparently Pere said he has given oral to a particular female housemate. Now this female housemate is mysterious because he didn't actually say the name. You know, Pere like to like whisper, and again he was speaking in hushed tones, you know, trying to tell the housemates that, you know what, me and this particular housemate, after, you know, a game that happened last week between all the housemates, you know, the housemates, this female housemate called him aside and told him that, you know what, I just finished fingering myself. And then he was like, no, I don't believe you. And she was like, yeah, it's true. And he was like, I don't believe you until I taste it. Hey, like in that same house. And then, you know, the lady was like, okay, and then she gave him to it to taste, and he said in his words, I tasted that shit, like, ha, in this house. And then I'm like, okay, what else happened? And then he said that, you know what, and that's after tasting it, it actually turned him on. And then they went and did an oral for each other, like the, I don't know what's called, is it the 6 to 9 position or something, because they were trying to like make sure that no other housemates saw them at the time. And then he's convinced that Big Brother has seen them or might have seen them, because this housemate came back to tell him after her diary session that, guys, that Big Brother asked her that, how was your night? And it was really, I felt it very, very, I'm really pissed right now, because at this point, why is Big Brother rated 18 and we are not seeing 18 scenes? Like 18 rated scenes, what's going on? I mean, when did this one happen? And then, you know, the other guys, like that's Yusuf and Michael, who was just with Pere, were like, hey, madam, Oga, who is this person? And then I was really wondering, I really wanted to know who this female housemate was, because I'm really, really interested. And then he said that he doesn't want to cast the person at first because he felt like, okay, it's a, you know, it's personal. But then after the whole scenario, this person has been giving him cold shoulder, and this person has been letting him know that, oh, you're not my class and all of that. No, please stay away and all of that. And then he's now decided that he's going to cast this person, and that's why he's telling the guys now. But he doesn't want to cast the person or like come himself. He wants it to be like all the housemates knows, and that the housemates will tell her by themselves. And I'm like, first of all, this guy is just a kiss and tell, no cap. Like, you had something like that and you're like you're casting here and there. It don't make sense now, guy. I mean, why would he do that? I mean, but then we really want to know. Yes, I know I don't support him, you know, telling all the housemates, but I want to know who this person is, because I'm really interested. And then something is telling me it's Maria. Now this is why. While he was talking about it with other housemates, you know, he actually made mention of the strike he had, and the reason why he had the strike was because Maria asked him, you know, to turn off his mic, and he talked about that part. And then same yesterday, Maria was actually, you know, laid back, and then she also was in a conversation with Peace, telling Peace that she doesn't know what her situation with her boyfriend outside the house would be when she leaves. Like, she's really scared and all of that. She feels like she have disrespected him enough. And I'm like, but babe, we have not even caught you doing anything. Like, you have still been forming hard to get with Pere. So what exactly do you think has been a disrespectful move? But then again, let's keep our fingers crossed, like I always say. Now you know how it is. Today is Friday in the house, and they are going to be having their jacuzzi party. Now this jacuzzi party is really interesting because they will be paying to get into that party. Now if you don't get money, hide your face. So we're going to see how these people are going to party with their money, like get 50. Like, you're going to pay 50 abeg naira to attend this party. And now I can't wait for Sunday as well to see who is staying and who is going. Until I come your way next time, that's all I have for you guys right now. I remain Akindele Helen. Please, if you are new to this channel, click on the subscribe button, and always remember to turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when a new video comes up. Till I come your way next time. See you guys later. Bye.